We got NBA trade deadline. Talking like I got schizophrenia or dyslexia or something, bro. But NBA trade deadline, everybody got traded, or not everybody, but it was some. It was definitely the trade deadline of all time, man. Hit that like button, subscribe button, link into it.
None of the trade deadline moves made any sense. Oh yeah, Trae Young, Anthony Davis work well together on the Wizards or the Warriors.
Nah, bro, I feel like the Wizards got potential with Trae Young and AD. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they got potential.
Their new 7-foot European center from Latvia. Or the Bulls apparently loading up on so many guards, Josh Giddey will play center. Why was Ja Morant not traded? We actually know why.
Ja Morant, listen, bro. I don't mean to pause.
For all this weirdness,
Ja Morant will never be traded to never.
Do not deserve Steph Curry. They blew the before all this weirdness. The Warriors proved they do not deserve Steph Curry. They blew this Giannis situation so bad and are now doubling down. So the trade they made was Kuminga and Buddy Hield for Kristaps Porzingis, two guys who don't play for a guy who can't play. KP is so injured. He's played over 66 games one time in 11 years. The
How many games?
Anthony Davis. 66 games for a guy who can't
66?
play. KP is so injured. He's played over 66 games one time in 11 years.
That is horrible.
The European Anthony Davis. Oh, and speaking of AD, could have had him for cheap, or Jaren Jackson Jr. cost just 3 first-round picks, but no. It's all about Giannis Antetokounmpo. Well, it turns out Giannis doesn't even want to play there. Jake Fisher reports Antetokounmpo isn't.
Like, can you blame him though, bro? Like, nigga, how many years Giannis been in Milwaukee for, bro? How long has Giannis been in Milwaukee? Giannis has been like I can't do 13 years in Milwaukee, bro. I don't care. You could say, bro, you getting paid all that money. I don't care, dude. I don't care. Like, please move me out to a different city where it's more motion, is more something, dude.
Was once perceived to relocate to Steph Curry's town and team. Sources suspect that he could be turned off by the idea of joining an older team.
What y'all feel about
facing the sort of criticism that Kevin
Steph
Durant
Curry,
continues to absorb?
Steph Curry had that. Steph Curry had that like.
Last
it was somewhat near. I'm not gonna say it.
Is dumb because Golden State is no longer a 72-win team. But I get the old part. Hey, you want to come join two near 40-year-olds in Steph and Jimmy, one off an ACL tear? But more dumb is this all-in approach for Giannis. Because of that, they have said no to all kinds of other deals. But
I think Giannis and Ja, I think they're both staying, bro. I don't think they'll ever get traded.
What about like Trey Murphy? You know, the guy who just hit 12 threes, scored 44 points. They go all in for him, but they have to have this big swing. What happened to the smart, creative Warriors front office? They are gone. Guys who built the dynasty, from Bob Myers to Travis Schlenk to Jerry West, gone. Oh,
what happened to him? Wait, what? They said Bob Myers. What happened to all of them, bro? Bob Myers, president of Harris Blitzer. He felt he couldn't give. Okay. And then, bro, what? I had no idea he left, bro. That's why.
Title in 2022. Yeah, in spite of the front office, right? Like, Steph had to drag Kuminga and James Wiseman. You think the front office helped? But the reason
I have not heard James Wiseman since.
He can win without a big two. I mean, why are they so focused on that?
And like,
they did it twice, 2015 and 2022, with a deeper.
I know I may not know a lot of basketball, bro. I don't know. I don't think it's a good thing, bro. For like, they how I say shit, bro. The Warriors, like, everything is around Steph. Like, this nigga needs help, is what I'm trying to say, bro. This nigga is like, what, 40-something years old, chat? He's 40-something years old, or probably, not 40. Bron is 40. He's like late 30s type shit. I'm pretty sure it's Steph Curry. Like, he needs some type of help, bro.
A well-rounded roster.
He can't keep on doing this shit.
But the Athletic says...
Let me see, dude. Let me see how old Steph Curry is. Damn, nigga, bro. Usually I pull up the age, bro. 37.
Warriors want to maintain maximum flexibility for that 2027 summer. They're well aware that Giannis and Jokic both have player options for that season. Jokic and Giannis? What is this team run by a bunch of 12-year-olds? I'm sorry, but they are now way behind the smart, creative teams. But Giannis was not traded, And there's so much hate for one man. Shams just tweeting for clicks. Shams should be fired. Shams over 8
Yeah, bro, this shit was so funny. Shams was getting so much hate on Twitter,
More
dude.
like 8 for 8. Giannis asked about the Knicks. Check. Bucks listening to offers. Check. Now Bucks are not trading Giannis. Yes, all true. These are all just Bucks fans taking their anger out on Shams when Giannis is the one playing games. Or is he?
The Bucks are going to deactivate Giannis and not play him the rest of the season. Or very
Wait,
close
what?
to not the rest of the season, because their future now is highly dependent on their draft pick and Giannis avoiding injury, and they've got to protect those legs. And so I want to know how Giannis is going to feel about potentially being shut down for the season.
Yep, that great young player Milwaukee wants might have to come through the draft because none of the Giannis offers had that. But then Giannis has the gall to post after the deadline, legends don't chase, they attract, as if he didn't create
Niggas say shit like this, then about 6 months later they gonna demand the trade, bro.
all this. Like Shams invented all these rumors. He is treating Bucks
I'm
fans
sure,
like
and I'm sure KD said the same shit before he went to the Thunder, dude.
children, and they're falling for it. But we did get big trades like Jaren Jackson Jr. Out of nowhere, the Jazz get Triple J, bunch of players, and Grizz
J.
got a bunch
Triple
of
J.
players and 3 picks. So basically Triple J for picks. But Utah, like 3 months ago, Lauri Markkanen was in trade rumors. And then a 22-year-old changed everything. And we will get, since we're talking about Triple J, why Ja Morant was not dealt. But in Utah, young Keontae George is on a superstar trajectory. This dude,
Nigga, you
went for
lying to
like
me.
a
Every
month-
time I put money on the over for this nigga, he don't never hit. That ain't no superstar, bro. Superstar is hit, my nigga. He ain't no superstar until he hit for me, bro. Then we can start having talks. Then we can start having talks about him being a superstar. my
dropping
nigga.
28, 5, and 7 on elite efficiency. Insane.
I don't care, bro.
In fact,
It matters what he does when the money is when money is on the line, bro. Nigga did that shit with no money on the line, bro. That don't mean shit, dude.
take into account his scoring and playmaking, Keontae joins a very rare club. Only dudes to be that good,
Hold on, let me
that
check.
young.
Let me
are
check,
guys
let me
like
check
SGA,
if I'm just talking
Devin
about my ass or
Booker,
not.
Luka, Zion Trey, and James Harden. If they got a player like that, the rebuild is over. So the Jazz deal picks for Triple J, pair him with Lauri Markkanen in the front court. Now I do expect Walker Kessler to play a role because Jaren actually needs a legit center. Like when he won Defensive Player of the Year, Steven Adams played the 5 in Memphis. But a few months ago, you would never have believed this. And now they still have to hit on this last draft pick, top 8 protected. But the Jazz will try to
Hold
win
on, I'm
games
still checking,
again
by the way,
for the
y'all.
first time in years. But why is Ja Morant still in Memphis? Well, reports said that the Grizz did everything they could to get rid of Ja, but basically, nobody wanted him.
Damn, niggas did everything they say, yeah, bro, we did everything we could, bro. We damn near sold we sold everything. We gave them everything. They still ain't want him. Bro, why? At some point that gotta be some type of disrespect, bro. Some type of disrespect.
Closest spot was Sacramento.
They said they did everything to get rid of that nigga. And still nobody wanted him. That shit crazy, bro.
to
Wow.
deal Zach LaVine back, but the Grizz wanted a pick in return, and the Kings were like, no, we want a pick from you.
Hey,
for
I take that back, bro. Keontae George has hit one time, bro.
Taking on
He hit, so I take my fault, Keontae
the
George.
gun guy.
You a baller,
It
bro.
is
Keep doing what
super
you doing,
sad
superstar.
that the once future face of the league is now somebody that no team wants to touch. But speaking of guards, Bulls have way too many. They have now traded for Anthony Simons, Colin Sexton, and Rob Dillingham. All guards, and they already
Rob
have
Dillingham is on the Bulls since when?
Look at their Sexton and Rob Dillingham. All guards, and they already have
Bro, this is real?
Josh Giddey. Look at their height chart. The tallest regular rotation guys are Jalen Smith, Max
6'8",
Buzelis,
6'8".
and Giddey. What are you, tanking?
6'7",
Too late
damn.
for that. You're already like 500 with a million teams with a better shot at that top pick. But now, a million second round picks. Can you believe the Bulls have now done 6 trades and received 0 first round picks back? Instead, they've got an NBA leading 14 second round picks. Bulls fans
14?
are crashing out.
I'm done, bro. I'm done.
14 second round picks, bro. That's horrible, dude. And no nigga, that's horrible. What did they do to what did these Bulls fans deserve to get this type of treatment, bro? 14 second round picks and 0 first round picks. Y'all niggas don't have a single nigga over 6'8" on y'all team, bro. Wow.
No part of this where it's like you have a team. You don't have a team.
This is a complete joke. The Bulls remain the biggest joke in all of sports.
I'm entitled not to like this one.
Nah, you better take that shit back, nigga. The Falcons, he said in all the sports, I think the Falcons are a bigger, Atlanta Falcons are a bigger joke than the Chicago
entitled to hate
Bulls,
this.
bro.
Well,
Just in my opinion.
But they did trade away Nikola Vucevic to the
The amount of dumb shit this nigga Raheem Morris has done to this that nigga a terrorist, bro. And I'm not even gonna start no more, bro. I'm not even gonna say no more, bro. Cause I'll get on the rant.
For Anthony Simons and Vooch. Speaking of weird, a weird fit in Boston. Yes, he's a vet. They needed front court help, but the C's weakness is defense. Vooch is terrible defensively. If Ivica Zubac was apparently available on the market, Clippers dealt him and Kobe Brown to the Pacers for Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, and control of 2 first-round picks. And these picks are weird protections. If the Pacers pick this year lands 5 through 9, it goes to the Clippers. If not, it becomes a 2031 unprotected first. Tell me that's not weird. So Indy basically giving up on Ben Mathurin and 2 unprotected firsts for Zoo. And if the Pacers hit on a top pick this season, watch out, because Tyrese Halliburton and Zubac will be amazing. They already went to a finals last year. But for the Clips, they now have flipped James Harden and Zubac for Darius Garland, Mathurin, and picks. Amazing for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That Clippers pick is about to be way better than we thought. But it's a win now move for the Pacers, because chances are this coming pick is going to go to LA. They don't want some 19-year-old kid next to Hallie. So Kawhi is now all alone on that squad with now his best and second best teammates gone. But the AD trade was wild. I did a full reaction just to that. Dallas fans are so happy